Oh, hello, everybody. Okay, so this is the Movie Stand Live, episode 2. I'm going solo today because everyone that's supposed to be on the show is not showing up to be on the show. So yeah, lower my volume down a bit. Um, yeah, everyone that's supposed to be on the show is not on the show. Rudy's supposed to be on, supposed to have 2 other people on, but no. Anyways, that's besides the point. We're gonna talk some movie news. Now, I have a full list right up here. Gonna give my opinions on this stuff, and if people jump in, they jump in. Yeah. So this is. Let me fix my mic. There we go. I'm trying to look professional, but I don't think it's working. Thanks. Okay. So first off, our possible Spider-Man actors. We have Asa Butterfield, Timothy Clement, Tom Holland, Liam James, and Nat Wolff. All right. So out of those guys, I would say my 3 that it could be a Spider-Man: Asa Butterfield, Timothy Clement. I think it's Tom Holland. Yes, that's the 3. I don't want Liam James. He's too awkward. Nat Wolff does not look like Peter Parker, so no. I say no to that. No at all. Please, no, no Nat Wolff as Peter Parker. Asa, he looks too British, I think, to be Parker. But, that's besides the point. And I think that if you were to give him glasses, he could look like Peter Parker. Because there's some pictures, like even the model pictures, whatever. He was wearing glasses and he looked like Peter Parker. So I was like, okay, I could deal with this. But then he takes off his glasses, he just looks like an idiot, I think. Or not an idiot, he just looks too young. Timothy, whatever his last name is, I can't say it right. Chalamet. Yes. He was Interstellar. He was Matthew McConaughey's son. Um, his face when he's like out in public in real life, he looks too pretty boy. But when you I have not seen any of these actors besides Nat Wolff and Asa Butterfield act. Okay, Timothy, if you go to his Interstellar look from when he's in the car, I think with uh, Matthew McConaughey's daughter and Matthew McConaughey in the truck. It's just that scene. I looked at the GIF of it or GIF, whatever. Um, I watched it and I was like, you know what? This could be Parker. I could see this as Parker. But and then Tom Holland, he kind of looks like Parker. He's my, I don't know. It's tied between. There's 3-way tie between all of them because I'm not really excited about any of these. This is a possible shortlist. We don't know if this is actually the shortlist they're looking for, but it might be. On the topic of Spider-Man, which you can see up there, little Spider-Man. He's like, woohoo! The movie's dead! Woohoo! There's going to be an animated Spider-Man movie that will be directed by Phil Lord and Christopher Miller. So, we're getting a live-action Spider-Man movie that ties into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Why do we need an animated Spider-Man? Well, I think animated Spider-Man works because it's Spider-Man. It doesn't matter if it's live-action or if it's not live-action. Spider-Man is Spider-Man. You do not mess with Spider-Man. Sorry, I'm a little close to my face. But you can do something with Spider-Man no matter if it's live action or animated. It will sell tickets because it's Spider-Man. So I think this is a money move for Sony. But it's Phil Lord and Christopher Miller. They did the Lego movie. They did Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. They did 21 and 22 Jump Street. They are good at this stuff. And the Spider-Man, he has humor. And with Chris and Phil, you can get that humor, that silliness, you can do that with those 2 guys. It's very possible. And I like Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. I have the movie. The Lego movie I was okay with. I love 21 Jump Street. 22 Jump Street was okay. But yeah, I think they can do well, and I think they were the right choice. There's talks about them doing something with the animated version of Sony, like animated side of Sony, and the Sony leaks. And look, they're actually doing something with that in that Spider-Man. And I think it's smart for them to Spider-Man because they're they worked well together. They can do some fairly decent joke in the Spider-Man. They can do this witty humor that he has. It's gonna be rated PG because it's animated. Like all their animated movies have been, like they've all been rated PG. There's not a single like their movies have been PG and R. There's been no PG-13 for them that I know of. So yeah, I'm excited for this because I like the two. I like the two together. They're good directors. They can create that funny, it's the funniness of Peter Parker. All right, Star Trek Beyond. Now, what is Star Trek Beyond? Well, Star Trek Beyond is the possible title for the third Star Trek movie. At CinemaCon, Simon Pegg, I think it was at CinemaCon, but anyway, Simon Pegg was talking about the story, and I think he said something about the title. I said, no, that's not true. I got that information. The MPAA, Star Trek has registered a movie named Star Trek Beyond with the MPAA, and that's the Motion Pictures Association of America. Yeah, Motion Picture. Yeah. Then they registered Star Trek Beyond with them. Now, Star Trek 3 is going to revolve around going on that journey, going into the new frontier, like going to these other worlds. You don't need to be attached to Earth. The first two movies have been attached to Earth. You do not need to be attached to Earth, Star Trek. And that's what Simon Pegg is going for. He is going to leave us from Earth. He's not going to attach us to Earth. All that crap about just the Earth. We don't need to be tied down. You can have transmissions from Earth, but you don't need to be on Earth. Because we're starting the 5-year journey of the Enterprise. I think it's 5 years. And they're going to it's different planets and everything. You can introduce these new races. It's so much opportunity there. And I mean, Simon Pegg is writing it. J.J. Abrams is executive producer. He's not directing it. He's not directing because he's doing Star Wars. But will I miss J.J. not directing it? Probably. I don't know. We don't even have a director, I don't think. They had one director, but then he left. I don't know. But I'm excited for the movie. I'm going to see it. So, yeah, let us know. What do you think about that? Alright. Now, Fast and Furious 7 came out, like, it came out April 3rd. Yeah, maybe I should know that. So opening day. It came out April 3rd. It was the first film, it was the last film to have Paul Walker in. And the tribute, the send-off was nice. It was really good at the end. But the series makes a lot of money. It made $1 billion in like 3 weeks. We all knew there was a sequel coming. Even if you didn't want one, even if you wanted it to end with 7, we all knew there was a sequel coming and that it was going to come because everyone wants more money. Vin Diesel at CinemaCon announced that Fast and Furious 8 will be coming out April 14th, 2017. Or 14th, yeah. Now, I feel like the series ended with 7, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to still watch 8. Dwayne Johnson signed on for 10. So that's still why they're going to probably go up to that level. I think the series for most fans ended at 7 because Paul Walker has passed away. Rest in peace. I don't know. It's going back to New York. They better do street racing because the whole reason Fast and Furious started was because of the news report in New York where these guys were street racing, was legal street racing. That's what Fast and Furious started off. Fast and Furious. And they need to do something like that. They need to have street racing in New York. I think that's what they're going to do because it's really like for Paul, as Vin Diesel has said. It's for Paul. So why not do the story that inspired it all? It makes sense. I hope they don't go, oh, this is old Furious now, not fast. You need to get back to street racing. The series needs street racing again. It's not street. Like, that's the one thing that bugs me with the series. It's less street racing. I mean, I'll watch the other ones because it's a big spectacle, but it's lost street racing. Besides, you need to introduce a new character. How are you going to introduce a new character? Basically, fill the void that Paul Walker was in, because that's the void you need to fill. It doesn't feel complete, and it's just like it. I mean, it's going to be a white actor because the entire cast is not white now because Paul Walker's dead. He's just I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm still gonna go see the movie. It should have ended with 7. It should have ended. But James Wan is back, I believe. I believe James Wan is back, which I don't mind because he's DC. All right, Black Mass. Black Mass is Johnny Depp's new movie. Now, before you go, oh, it's Johnny Depp, ew. You need to watch this trailer. Oh, it's so good. The psychopathic nature of Johnny Depp's character is like the most notorious gangster in all New York. It it's such a good trailer. This movie needs to do well. Why doesn't it do well? Because Johnny Depp needs this role to knock it out of the park. Like, he needs to go back to serious roles. This looks like a freaking serious role. Like, whew, watch the trailer. I'm like, oh, I love this. I love this. Like, I love the mental insanity of this character, and it's just it's not insanity, but it's the creepiness. He's like, this is all serious talking, and he laughs it off. Oh, it's so good. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but you need to watch that trailer because that trailer is so good. And if this movie does well, it's gonna have Kevin Bacon in there. It's gonna have Cumberbatch. It's gonna have good actors. This movie needs to do well for Depp to be taken seriously in Hollywood again. It needs to be taken seriously because he's been in all these stupid comedy roles like Mordecai. We need to wipe that movie off the face of the map. We don't talk about that movie ever. We would never ever talk about the movie. That needs to be erased from our mind. All the promos need to be deleted off the internet. The movie needs to be taken out of stores. It's terrible. I mean, you might like it, but everything's subjective. I hated it. It was awful. So he needs this role to work. That's all I'm saying. On the topic of Johnny Depp, you know, it was announced a bit ago that we were getting another Pirates of the Caribbean. Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales. The first image of Johnny Depp as Jack Sparrow was released the other day, but it's just Jack Sparrow, so why do we care? His appearance hasn't changed that much, but hey, I'm gonna see Pirates of the Caribbean because I love Pirates of the Caribbean. I love the stupidity of it. I love the I got a dud. I got a dud. I love that stuff, and I think I like Depp as Jack Sparrow. You can't have anyone else be Jack Sparrow. You can't have another character be like Depp, and it's stupid. It's fun. It's violent because all the explosions. There's action. It's just Black Mass needs to do well, and this needs. Pirates of the Caribbean is going to do well because it's Pirates of the freaking Caribbean. So, yeah, why wouldn't it do well? All right, so Elizabeth Olsen, I think I said that right. But anyways, Scarlet Witch is going to be in Captain America: Civil War. If that movie wasn't already populated enough. Now, why am I not complaining about it being populated? I'm not complaining about it being populated because of the fact that we have the name Civil War is in there. So with the name Civil War, the comic line, it's a big, huge comic event. Like you see this over here, it's the X-Men tie-in. That's a tie-in. There's a whole series. There's a whole bunch of tie-ins. There's Iron Man tie-ins. There's Spider-Man tie-ins. There's Fantastic Four tie-ins. There's Hulk tie-ins. Like the entire comic world of Marvel Comics had tie-ins. And that event was huge. I've read the event. I haven't read all the tie-ins. I have the X-Men tie-ins, but I have not read all the tie-ins. But it's such a big story, and everything in there. It's just it runs down to Iron Man versus Captain America. And then you take the movie universe and how they're going to do it, and you take the characters that they have, and it makes sense for Scarlet Witch to be in Captain America: Civil War. And I'm just waiting for it to be confirmed that Aaron Taylor Johnson is going to be in there with Quicksilver, because you have to have. I don't know how Age of Ultron plays out yet. I have not seen it. There's people in the UK who've seen it. I'm seeing the movie on opening release day. I'm going right after school to see it. I'll give my initial reactions under the new initial reaction playlist. Did one other day ago. But anyways, that doesn't matter. I think this is a good move. I think this needs to be done. So yeah, what do you guys think? Now, last night, first image of Jared Leto's Joker came out. I think you guys saw my reaction video. I was like, my first reaction when I saw it was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Because it shocked me. I was like, whoa, this actually looks insane. He looks insane and he looks scary. And I'm like, yes, please give me that. Please give me that. And some people are like, oh, it looks like a punk rock guy. I'm like, what? It kind of does, but that didn't take away from my excitement. I'm like, he looks insane. Like, he's like, ah, ah. He kind of looks like that. He looks insane. And then he's like, ah. It's crazy. And I'm like, yes, we have Joker. And I've been saying it for a bit. That I think Jared could do just as well, if not better, than Heath Ledger. I love Heath Ledger's Joker. And I say just as well because they're two different entities. Jared Leto's Joker is a much different character than Heath's Joker. And it's just, there's so much you can do. It's so great. And I think that Jared will knock this role out of the park. So that's my opinions on that thing. Let's see, what else do we have here? Equalizer. The Equalizer. Denzel Washington's movie. It came out like last year. I had not seen the movie, but to those who have, I've heard it's a good action flick. The movie is getting a sequel. It is confirmed. It's confirmed to get a sequel, and I'm like, okay, it must have been really well. I think it sold a lot of tickets. I really have no idea. I've not seen it. I probably will see it soon. But yeah. I haven't seen it. This is one of the things. I want to see these movies, but I don't watch them. It just happens. So, let's see. What else do we have to talk about? This show has gone really slow without other members. So, I'm sorry that this is going to be a short show. It's going to be a short show because we don't have everyone else. Thank you guys for watching. This is the Movie Stand Live. We're going to have a bigger episode next week. My setup's going to be a bit different because I'm staying at Rudy's house. So we are going to have a different setup and everything. And I'll bring you some good movie news. So, yeah, thank you for watching. And peace out.